everybody, welcome to my video today. Today I am going to use this kit. You can see I have everything kind of spread out in front of me, and that's what I often like to do with kits that have all of these pieces. This is the project kit, and it is for the love of felt, and you can see you get this instruction little book in there, and then it shows you how to do the cards. And of course you can do the cards however you want, or you could use these items on other stuff. You could do scrapbook pages, you could do anything you wanted really. But I thought I would show you guys a card today so that you can see how cute this kit is. So what I have purchased is the kit, which everything comes in this cute little box. Isn't that so cute? Totally reminds me of like a 70s vibe. What do you guys think? Like 70s kind of a little bit. I wasn't crazy about the colors at first, but as I've worked with this kit, it's kind of growing on me. So it's always fun to try something a little different out, and then you can put all of your stuff back in the box. I'll probably give the box to Kayla or Violet. I bet they would like it. And then the other thing I picked up was the stamp set. So this is for the love of felt. It's a great stamp set to have. I like the sentiments on here, so that's since I wanted to get it. I'm a sucker for a stamp set that has good sentiments. So let me just walk you through a few of the things you get in the kit. You're going to get some card bases, and so that's nice. They're already done for you. There's a couple different designs. That's probably my favorite. You get some layering pieces, which look like this. There's some that have this. This is the one we're going to work with. And then there's one like this. There's a couple different sizes. There's some vellum, which is really pretty. I always like working with vellum. You get these felt pieces, and some of them are layered. There's these really cute floral pieces. And then this sheet here these pop out, which it doesn't look like it when you first look at it. I wasn't positive what it was at first. Then you get some punch outs right here. That's what these are. These were buried in my card bases, so at first I thought I didn't get them. So make sure you look if you get the kit. And then you get coordinating envelopes, which is so nice. They have the front is decorated like this, and then the flap is decorated. And so I love coordinating envelopes. And you have that. I think they're all the same. Yeah, so they're all the same. And then these are some more card bases. I just have them there. And so we're going to dive in and make one of these cards, and I'm just going to follow the instructions and do it how it shows it. And then you get some sequins, which is one of my favorite things ever. So let me just show you how one of these cards goes together. So you have this piece that already has these items printed on it. I pulled out crushed curry, and the first thing that I'm going to do, well, I'm going to start with garden green. So I pulled out some garden green, and I'm going to use these leaves. And they have this beautiful like stitched image to them, which you guys know I love. Anything that's stitched. Stitched dies, stitched stamps. So just like that, and each card that you make will be slightly different as you stamp and do your placement for things. So I'm going to go with So Very Thankful is the stamp I'm going to use, and I did that in Calypso Coral. So I'm just going to try to line this up. It's always hard for me to line these red rubber stamps up, so it's not straight by any means. You guys can see that's totally crooked, but we'll go ahead and just keep going. Okay, so now what we're going to do is this little punch out here, right on the instructions, it shows that this little guy goes here. And then one of these little blue ones that have the stitching, make sure that when you place this on your project, one side of the stitching, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on the camera here. Will it focus? One side has this really pretty stitching, and then the other side, the stitching is kind of a mess because it's where it's like all tied and everything. So you want to make sure you're paying attention and you don't put the side that has all the part that is tied on there. So I'm using liquid glue because I feel like that's going to be the best to kind of stick that down. You could use glue dots too, would probably work. So then the next piece of this, they have one of these over here and one of them here, and then they have a stamped image here. So I'll go ahead and use yellow. I just threw that. I'll go ahead and use the stamp, and I love crushed curry ink, you guys. It's probably the only yellow that I really use. We'll put that there. I think I probably stamped mine upside down. And then they have it in the photo, they have this one over here, but I think I'm going to switch it so that the leaf shows a little bit easier. So just add some of this liquid glue. I know that felt has kind of started to become a thing with like stamping and making cards, and I just haven't invested. Do you guys ever feel like there's so much to invest in? Like with the different techniques, and you know, then there's felt, and then there's, you know, whatever it is, Nouveau glitter drops and enamel dots, and like, so I just haven't ventured into the felt. So this is kind of a fun way to play and see if you are liking it, or if it's something that, you know, you would want to do or get more into. Kind of get to play around. So we'll dump a little bit of these sequins out. And I'm just doing it exactly like man, I'm throwing everything around. I'm just doing it how the instructions show for this particular card, just so I can get a feel for it and the colors and the product that I'm using. And then I'll probably venture out. Careful as that. I don't know if that's completely dry or not. And then what if I pop this up? So the next card I thought I would make for you is just one that is not in the instructions and just something that I came up with. So I really love, my favorite card base is this one. I don't know why I keep dropping stuff today, you guys. So it's this one with the flowers on it. I really love it. And so I was looking at this for a few minutes, and then I saw this vellum piece. And so what I'm going to do is cut the vellum piece down to 4 1/4 so it fits right on there. What I'm going to do is just kind of right here in the middle, I'm going to put some adhesive. And it's not going to matter because that's going to be covered up anyways, and there's going to be some other things. So the vellum will eventually be totally fine. For right now, it's going to be a little bit weird. The next thing I'm going to do is I want to hold this down for just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple blocks on here. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is we're just going to work around this for a minute. So I want to put a felt piece here, and then I want to put another felt piece up here. And so that's what I mean. Like the vellum's going to be totally fine in the end. When working with vellum, it can be a little bit difficult because any adhesive you use is going to show through, right? So we have that. I think that's sticking pretty good. Then I want this one over here on the edge, just like that. So now you can see where that adhesive is, but what I want to do is go ahead and put this circle on here, and that is going to cover up that adhesive that we used. So what I want to do is go ahead and stamp my sentiment on here, and So Thankful for You would fit. But let's look at these stamp set and see what other ones. I think this one, You Make an Ordinary Day Special, will work. Like it needs, my Calypso Coral needs re-inking. Did you guys catch my live the other day where I said like all of the sudden all of my ink pads need to be re-inked? Like all at once. Okay, so we'll put a couple dimensionals on here and it'll cover up that spot. Okay, so we have that piece just like that, and that would make a totally cute card, but I thought we could add a couple of the not the rhinestones, but the sequins. So I'm just gonna put a couple dots of glue around here. And we'll add a couple sequins. And there is the card that I just did with the supplies. So overall, I feel like this is a great kit. There are great cards that you can make in here, and it's a great little project kit and a fun way to play with felt if you're not quite sure if you would like felt or not. So if you have any questions about this, you can always leave me a comment and I'm happy to help you. All the supplies are in the YouTube description below or on the Facebook post. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow with Memory Keeping Friday. Have a great day, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.